work by MrMike and Marrakesh, picked by PapaLevy. What's up, Buff, Script, Penny? Nice to see you all. MrMike is a veteran in New York. He's lots and lots and lots of experience. 9-5 with 64% win. PapaLevy doesn't really have any. Spin is live. It's Athena's Valis with a drowning kill with the suit. It's gonna be interesting. Hey, Buff guy, nice to see you. Yeah, I'm thinking you gotta get Athena down to. Yeah, Mr. Mike has been. I think I would probably play too. New York is one of my favorite. MrMike's stream is. What is this? OBS, sir. He is live. He started. It's just missed 16 seconds, not too much, but. Yeah, both are approaching it the same way. You just get past the Fisk zone, have a seeker or a calmer. Let's see what they're going for in terms of data disks and how they're going to approach that. It's always something that's slightly different. PapaLevy breaks the glass so he can take the safer road. MrMike gets caught by the camera. He's dodging and weaving. That's lots and lots of suspicion. Alright, MrMike is gonna be eyeing Athena as soon as she comes back to her office and got the seeker in hand. Well, if you throw in a distraction, probably to get a key card from the assistant's desk, MrMike gets shot off. Yep. Ooh, Levy gets inch away from getting spotted trespassing. MrMike restarts. Yep. Well, so does PapaLevy. Haven't missed much. Yeah, drowning. We saw a meme junkie and Derek struggle with the fire axe and the suit, which actually isn't as complicated as you would think, but the transportation of the axe was funky. MrMike taking a different path this time. He's gonna. Yeah, I think he's opting to take out the security footage. That's the other approach. He gets spotted trespassing. So with no pistol or anything, that's gonna be difficult with the suit. He is bringing the pistol in, so he's going for this traditional suit only speedrun stuff that I usually have a pistol, which PapaLevy has. Shoots down the camera, which is gonna be hurt by the assistant. He stops to shoot the second shot. Ooh. More and more suspicion. Double trouble. There we go. Mr. Mike's now shooting out cameras. He got spotted by that one. Not enough for trespassing. Levy's slightly ahead because he's already in the office. Mr. Mike setting up the EMP. Levy's got Athena sick now. Where does she go? Because I've never done drowning. It's one kill. I've played probably thousands of New York spin. Nice shot on Athena by MrMike. There's a guard with a briefcase that's just walking in front of Athena. She's doing the slow walk on the stairs, which actually is helpful for Levy because he doesn't want her to be that close to the guard. Oh, but she hears the gunshot and then the camera shot. Bullet hitting the camera. That's a panic. Just goes into lockdown right away. MrMike back on the second floor. Gonna be waiting outside the bathroom. Man, she's gonna take her sweet time getting here. Yeah, the bathroom stuff's fixed now. It's been fixed for a little while. Now that's why drowning is allowed. Otherwise, drowning wouldn't even be allowed because she would probably find one of the trash bins. Which kind of makes for some funny incidents where Reza Zaydan just walks out of the school and goes to the consulate or the shisha cafe, depending on somebody else is going there. Nice work by MrMike taking out that investment banker, leaving all the RNG out of the way. Gets the kill. Now he just has to get the 3 data discs. He didn't pick up Athena's one. Makes me think he's gonna go for the core. MrMike, he's gonna win a match in New York with the core. I think he said something along the lines of somebody needs to do it. So next stop, Cronkite report and the core, and then jump out of the building. Slight check whether he gets frisked. He's walking by just fine. Levy is still struggling. He's gonna take out the assistant. Oh, I thought that bottle was gonna break. It's the knockout with the chlorophyll bottle or flask, whatever. It kind of looks like a glass, but I guess it's plastic. But then somehow knocks people out too. Either way, let's not go with logic. It's like the banana, right? It's like you can knock people out with the melee as many times. But yeah, MrMike is indeed going for the core. He's gonna press the button on the vault door and then go for the truck keys. Levy finally manages to get Athena down here, waiting for her to get here. Longest, I don't think it's the longest. Meme got 738 just yesterday. And that was a suit fire axe. Unfortunately, it won't be the longest. It's not even going to be the longest within the 24 hours. Yeah, Securion, which if he exits with it, it's going to secure his 2 points. MrMike picks up a win on his pick. I think that's his 10th win in New York. 10-5 now. Or something like that. I forget what I saw. Yeah, once he figured out the pistol, it was just. What is he? He doesn't have a drawn pop because of the door. Levy didn't have the drawn pop. It's not far enough. He says. Oh! He would have lost anyways there. Yeah, so next map is Marrakesh, which is... Some people are kind of sick of seeing that, because it shows up in the decider pool a lot. Or the third map, no, you can't say decider yet. Let's see, PapaLevy has a 100% win rate with just one win. MrMike with 2 wins and 2 losses. Yeah, I love these 2 maps. When I just casually play MrMike's roulette game mode, these are the 2 maps I play a lot. Yes, it guarantees no third Marrakesh. A pick is sort of like a ban from the third map pool. PapaLevy's letting off some steam, or maybe in the spirits of the Wrath season, seen a couple of rampages today. Let's listen to MrMike's ambient music, because I didn't realize there was no music. Game sound. I'm surprised no one complained. Bear flash grenade looks cool. I don't know. I feel like it's not going. Normal flash grenades are not legal to throw, so I kind of think it's not going to be. But yeah, I don't know. I'll never know because I don't have it. But so far, the most potent item in Roulette Rivals has been the gold brick. If it's legal, then sure, it's pay to win. But I was also one. People complain if it's pay to win. They complain if it's a reskin. Like pay to win's fine. I mean, if you want to win, then you can get it. Yeah, snail has those, like we were talking about. You know, it has those niche uses, but where they are used, they're really good. It's like a backup item that people brought, and it looks good when you take out like 6 people. Yeah, thanks for the follow, Mango Vortex.
Duel starts in 10 seconds. 9, 7, 6, 5, 4.
Alright, spin is live. Raises it down with the silenced pistol as the waiter, and Klaus Strandberg with an explosive weapon as the local printing crew. All of a sudden, the music just picks up. Nice. This is going off alone. Just... yeah, that should be good. PapaLevy restarting his game is gonna put him at slight disadvantage. Uh-oh, what's happening? He can't hit play? Okay, there we go. MrMike's gonna be heading into the map in 5 seconds. Oh, he just... I guess the game doesn't close, so it's not that big of a deal. MrMike starts waiter.
I really love the bazaar out there.
Heading out towards the consulate. Yeah, he's not going for the printing crew. I'm not sure if he realizes.
I know. I gotta be honest.
You made it. Most impressive, 47. Now to locate Klaus Strandberg.
Can't you turn off the music? Well, I mean, just the menu music. Yeah, I guess that's supposed to. I think that turns off the in-game like background music too when you're in the level. Yeah, MrMike's heading into consulate to set up the Klaus skill. He can use this as a remote kill, so that's why he's just going straight for Klaus.
So, do we have an understanding?
Have you started in the parking garage? MrMike gets his breaching charge. He's about a minute ahead of Klaus here, which gives him a lot of room to work with. Oh, he has that. Speaking of the gold brick proxy mine.
Please go to the reception desk.
Yeah, MrMike did a good judgment call here, because I think maybe first time I would have tried this, I would have gone for the printing crew, which still would have been fine in terms of time, but this is a remote kill, so he doesn't really have to. So good call on that for just securing the extra time. Levy takes out the guard. He's here actually ahead of MrMike, obviously, because he started underneath the consulate. MrMike sets up the breaching charge on Klaus. Oh, the guard. Okay, he's on his way down. Couldn't see whether he's facing or. Levy now has to wait about 30 seconds till Klaus is here. Passes the propane tank to turn those two guards around. Levy also got the distraction on Klaus. Oh, the second one didn't work though. But it's saved. Ooh, a slight trespassing time for MrMike. He's gonna kill Klaus
Where the
on
hell's your trace, son?
exit. This is what I was talking about with the waiter spin on Reza the other day. You can just walk straight in. The waiter is not trespassing, but virtually everyone is an enforcer.
You're in.
Except for that guy.
Now to locate General Zaydan.
Hey. No, but really. I mean, this whole man's man.
Oh, that would have been SWAT. The guard was looking straight at him. Razor's gonna go down, then come back up. Oh, he actually stops. Nice. I guess that's the trigger point for downstairs.
I mean, sure, Zayden does date some beautiful women, I'll give him that. And they sure seem to flock around him with his
PapaLevy takes out the cameras, gets a bullet impact notice for it.
I'd like to light him. Hey.
Violent throw from 47. Some funny animation from cover. Gonna go for pistol elimination, just to be safe.
Move on to Klaus Strandberg.
Should be a couple of minutes away from taking the exit. Meanwhile, Levy's also left the consulate, so see what he does if he goes for. He has to get the waiter too, which MrMike didn't have to do because he started. But with the good timing, it's not so difficult to get it, especially this guy outside. You can have one of the civilian customers VIP into the bathroom. Yeah. Shisha Cafe, back door's locked. No way, he's gonna try a lockpick. Oh, that's good timing. He didn't get thing. I thought he was gonna use a crowbar or something. There's another free one. Nice. Yeah, that's a blind spot in the gilded cage. It's not possible to do that in MrMike uses the proximity brick for the printing crew. You get a couple of choices here. Actually, he's just knocked out only one printing crew. Oh, that was so close to being a side KO, but as Chris X would say, he got the ugliest print crew disguise. It doesn't matter.
Hey, give Carlos my best now.
Waiting until the exit. Presses the button, gets the kill on Klaus. And MrMike is out, 2 for 2. Well, that was his brick showcase. MrMike pulling up a nice show on the maps. Just under 7 minutes. Alright. Third map is Whittleton Creek, picked by Hitmaps. Another cool map. I'm happy I'm getting to cast some of the maps that I actually enjoy playing. Levy's having some issues with the door too. They didn't have good timing on the guard. Script. Alright, 2.5 minutes. What are these? Performance, MrMike, four maps played, 3 wins and 1 loss. The 75% win. Eli with 1 match played and it was lost, so we'll see how it goes. Eli continuing the Marrakesh spin. Yeah, yeah, right. With billions of possibilities, who knows when he will get that again. Maybe somebody like InfoFun's gonna be commentating a match that has that spin. He's gonna be like, you know, back in Roulette Rivals 2021, which has been 25 years ago, there was a spin that was exactly the same. And it was won by MrMike. There was like this many milliseconds left on the clock. Which is I love the additions to all these stats and stuff, but 472 to 213, that's solid, yeah. And maybe by then they'll have like a year-long roulette tournament where everybody plays throughout the whole year, and then they pick out 16 top players and they go for the last month. If it'll be funny if you guys are playing Hitman 3 in 2077. Everybody's gonna like, why are we playing this relic? Oh, they're gonna be playing this on their, like, I don't know, their Apple Watch or something, on their Fitbit, because that's how powerful they'll be by then. Oh, Eli just makes this guy sick, which is... Yeah, Neuralink version. Alright, Spin is live. Eli's still playing Marrakesh. Janus with the consumed poison as Gunther, which kind of makes the timing tight, so you have to separate those guys. And Nolan Cassidy with an SMG as Janus bodyguard. So both disguises are at Janus's place. SMG can be picked up as a starting weapon. Yeah, this is a pretty cool spin actually. To play, this is kind of fun. MrMike. Thinking about where it's gonna start. I think server closest. He's storing the thing in the bench. The kitchen, Janus's kitchen, is a viable spot since he's gonna be going there anyways. He could put it there, but I don't know. We'll see. Well, he should have enough time anyways. Janus dies around like 3 minutes if you just leave him be, but then he has to get rid of Gunther. Not to be confused with Gunther Nation. He will be casting that, so. Everybody's in the game. You're like, Io put me in the game. Oh, MrMike takes out this guard by the side of the house. I'm gonna give him easy entry into the house. Eli starting suit, heading right towards Helen's house. Oh, MrMike playing it safe, hiding the body of this guy. You have control of the second floor if you take out that one guard in the kitchen and Gunther and Janus. There we go. MrMike has full control of the kitchen until Janus steps foot in it. PapaLevy is going for the gramophone. Does that dispense poison? Oh, it's gonna use that for Gunther's disguise, possibly. It's just gonna be a slight delay though on Janus. That would have been cool if you could also poison the gas tank somehow. You have like a double function. MrMike doing sort of a chain roll on Gunther. He didn't go for the second one. It's not a bad strategy from Eli here. He just wants to delay Janus and get Gunther, which can be accomplished both with what he's doing. MrMike finally gets Gunther isolated. He has about 2 minutes till Nolan goes into his garage, or through his garage to the house. Oh, Eli's gonna be using the muffin. MrMike hiding both bodies in the garage cooler. Here comes Janus. Levy will go outside, try to get back into the main door, but he doesn't have a key, so
I wonder how much he remembers.
some more hopping and skipping to do.
The first annual gathering of the Ark Society.
MrMike has to wait around here because his secondary kill requires Janus's bodyguard disguise. Now, this is why I thought like the Janus kitchen would have been a little bit better, but he could just go for the clues later.
Death feels like an easy way out for a man like him. Still, we are close now, 47.
Not really going through the party, which is interesting. Levy's gotta wait for Janus.
Makes sense.
Oh wait, so this actually will cause Janus to come down to the basement. Oh, Eli, that slipped my mind, because yeah, once that sparks the memories, he's gonna come downstairs and look at all his memorabilia. Oh, that's a massive setback. Although in hindsight it looked good, but the overall strategy fell through because his routes completely altered.
Nolan Cassidy, former Secret Service agent and
That's
current
true.
Providence Herald. Cassidy is assigned to protect Janus.
MrMike has to MrMike doesn't actually need to go to the bench, really. He could just go for that guard that's outside. He's carrying around an SMG, which is also silenced. Yeah, okay, he's just gonna use the one he picked up off the guard. Gunshot heard.
That is Nolan Cassidy.
Should have enough time.
Both targets are confirmed killed.
He's not gonna worry about it. We can use the... Yeah, this is... Although it looks like it's a sweep for MrMike, he just has to get the cigar box.
James Batty, the plaintiff, wants Janus to stop his annual landing of a helicopter near the local creek. Batty claims it interrupts the nesting birds and a species of frog that has been declared endangered.
Yeah, Eli gets spotted by one of the other enforcers too. It's unfortunate.
A cigar box with a few cigars and a note inside.
MrMike completes the spin under 6 minutes and takes 6 points. That's big 6 points for him. That's gonna be a nice chunk of positioning in the leaderboard.